Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten, this is Where I Art and Craft, and today we're doing hashtag ABCJLC and we've reached the letter W. I'm getting quite excited about the fact that that means we're nearly on to another year, because Jodi's actually doing another year. If you don't know about it yet, where you been hiding? ABCJLC is an ABC challenge from Jodi Lewis Creations. It's every fortnight rather than every week, so you've got a bit more time to, if life gets in the way. And she pulls 3 prompts that you've got to use and a 4th that you can use if you want. Today's prompts for W are walnut stain, whimsical, watch and watermelon, which are a right mix-max of stuff. I've already started by putting on, using my distress crayon in water stain and scribbling, smooshing and putting on here, but I don't like it and I don't think it goes with the other prompts, well, whimsical in particular. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm now going to smoosh and put some more colour on it. So the water stain is there, but there's other colours there as well. So we're starting with smooshing on some shabby shutters, which is a kind of, well, in the distress colours there is probably Twisted Citron is one of the well-known greens, and it's quite neon-y. Hold on, I'm going to dry this bit. Whereas Shabby Shutters is a more kind of limey green colour. I'm going to put a bit more down in that corner there. And this is the brightest colour really they do if you take out Twisted Citron in distress crayons. At the moment, they might add other colours, I don't know. Distress crayons are different in that they're a waxy crayon that is water soluble, but they don't. The way to get the distress look is actually by layering rather than the water dissolving. It doesn't tend to change much in the water. Okay, that'll do for that. And now I'm also going to add some evergreen bough, which as you can see is a kind of bluey green. It's almost a tealy colour. And I just squish it down in a bit of paper, some water, and then squish my card into it. I always forget how much I like evergreen bough, especially in this particular form of the distress. I'm just going to put that down there like that. I'll just try that. There we go. So that gives me a background, and also it ticks off walnut stain. When it comes to watch, I'll show you what I'm going to do about that in a minute. One of the things I've got this. This actually came off a handbag. It was a decoration-y bit on a handbag, but actually it's got the look of a watch strap about it. So I think I'm just going to kind of stick that on and put that across there at a later date. But for now, I want to keep working on this background bit. And for the whimsical, I've got these whimsical type plants. I couldn't find my Lavinia stamps one I wanted to use, so we're going to use these. And these are from All on Crate, and they're Tracy Evans ones at the number 44. And these we're going to emboss, so I need to get my dauber out. Lay it like so. The advantage with the dauber is it stays wet for a while, so I can do this. And one more of those, I think. Just right over the edge here, up the top like that. Right, okay. And I'm going to use candied apple because it's kind of a bit like the red of watermelon. Let's put that top on there. Oh, I've just seen there's a bit of mist in the top there, isn't there? Let's just get that before I start. Here. That's better. There we go. Put that back on there to remind me that needs to be cleaned. I've also got here a wee bird, and I'm wondering whether to do a bit of bird in it as well, because these birdies, these wee owls and things, are kind of whimsical as well, aren't they? I'm just wondering. I'm not convinced. I think that might be overkill. I've got my whimsical. So what I'm now going to do with this, if I can find it, is I'm going to use this green pen. I've just realised this probably isn't going to write on here, because what I was going to do is I was going to put round all this, kind of line this green line. Yeah, that's not brilliant. Let's try a Sharpie. That's better. Putting this green line round all the, because you've got the skin of the watermelon. And it can be quite sketchy because it's whimsical. I'm back. The phone died, battery died while I was doing this. So I think you got me saying that it was just a case of rough doing it. It's not about doing it neatly, but rough doing it to give the idea of the skin of the watermelon round the floors, flowers, grasses, whatever they are, the whimsical. This, I should have done this on a thicker bit of, maybe I'll just stick that on there. Varnish that down. And I'm just going to ink up around that. It's because it's showing, just to hide any other wee bits of white that might be showing. Okay. Now, I'd already shown you this, but I was thinking of using, and I don't quite know how I'm going to use it. I'm thinking I might not use it after all. We have a watch face and we have a couple of wings. We've got that option, which is alright. And we've got this option. These are Tim Holtz I don't think it's called invisible wings. I can't remember what they're called. See-through wings, something like that. That kind of disappears a bit behind. That's a bit too high. I think maybe these ones are a better one to go for. Got to make sure they don't look like ears. That's the only thing. So I need to bring them back down like that. Let's put those wings down like that, I think. Actually, I might bring it up a bit. I don't want, well, I could have the wings sticking up over it. I was thinking I would like to have more things sticking up over the edges. And I thought what I would do for the hands was I'd use this brad backwards. Oh, it's not going to fit in. Never thought of that. I'm going to have to use a smaller brad, which means it won't be the watermelon red. Oh, I'm a bit sad about that actually, because I thought that would be quite cute. That being, what was it just saying? Nah, there's no way that's going through there. This one go through though. Yes, that one will go through. Look, I just thought it'd make really good hands. But what I want to do first is, and I'll do it with this one because I think it'd be easier for you to see this one. If you do that, fold it down and then back, you end up with two different lengths for the two lengths of hands. And I'm going to do that with this little one. Actually, what I'll do is I'll stick these wings on first, so they get time to dry. It might be better using pliers to do this. Here we are with the hands through it. You can see there's it in the back, so it's going to be raised a wee bit, so but that's okay. I could have put it right through the card, but I think I'd rather do it like that. Although that would, do you know what? I'm going to put it through the card. So the long hand, we fold down a bit of an angle, just so it's not, oh, do it the other way, there we go, so it's the same side that's showing. Now that will hold on, but it might move, so I think I'm going to put a little bit of glossy accents underneath just to hold it in place. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the back. Hashtag ABCJLCW watermelon walnut stain. stamp it. Today is the 7th. Right. The one thing I was thinking was, do we put something there now? Time flies, or Tempest Puget seems the obvious thing to do, and I don't think I want to do the obvious thing. But do I put this watch strap down? This bit just feels empty now. Let's see. Strangely enough, time really does fly. My W card. Whimsy. Watermelon with the colouring of these whimsical seed heads or flowers or grasses or whatever. Strangely enough, time flies. Watch. Whimsy. And there's a bit of walnut stain right there. And round there, and I inked in the walnut stain as well. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. Keep crafting. Bye for now. Details are all down below.